Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Part 3, really part 2 on this series. But I'm going to do it a little bit different. And after I fix a few things, I'm a little bit off. So it didn't work that well. But we're gonna start from scratch how we did this one. I'm going to take the polygon tool, set on 4 sides, hold down the control button to make it perfect, and then hit P. I'm going to bring in my indexing lines. And this is just like in part 1. Now I'm going to change it to 3-sided. And if you didn't watch part 1, or if you did watch part 1, you'll more understand that. But then I'm going to take a 2-point line, and I'm going to put it there and there, there and there. And you could still play around with this. I'm going to move the triangle out of the way. I do have 2 lines there. I'm going to go ahead and make them thicker so we can see them. Maybe a little bit thicker still. That might be too thick. Then I'm going to take those 2 lines selected, go up to Effects and Blend 40 times. That might, with that thickness, that might be a little bit much. Let's go back down to 35. Now here's kind of the key, what you need to do in this order. Go up to Object, break the blend apart. Go up to Object, ungroup it. Go up to Object, convert the outline to an object. That's pretty important. Go up to Object and Group. Now we're going to use the Interactive Fill tool, because if we do it later, it's going to be really hard and it would sometimes overload your computer. So we're going to make this exterior one blue. And I'm going to add a little bit of red, more so like right there. Give it a little bit more red. Now, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. While holding down the control button, I'm going to get that 2-sided arrow, and I'm going to go right there. Control G to group it. I don't need the indexing lines anymore. I am going to, my center line's a little bit thicker, but that's fine. I'm going to Control D and duplicate it. Double click on the mouse and move your center rotation to that point. I'm going to make sure it's there. And it's close, but it needs to be pretty much dead on. Now we're going to rotate this 120 degrees. Look at that. Control D, 240 degrees. Look at that. Now our center line is thicker. Not, you could change that or do a little different. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and group it together, Control G, and then let's bring in our black box. The blue's almost overwhelming, but it's pretty cool. And I mean, you could probably take this and go even further with it. That's a pretty cool design. Let's make the background, well, can't really use a blue because then the blue will disappear. That doesn't look too bad. A black or gray is going to look the best. Anyway, just playing around. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.